Hey, y'all. Yay. And happy spring break to some of y'all. I know y'all need that break. Yay. So what y'all plan on doing on that break? All right now. You need to play catch up on these contents now. I got plenty of content over there for you to watch now. Come on. We got it ready for you. Come on now. Come watch Grandma. Funny Anthony Little Nita content now. They good, baby. They good. Yeah. Now happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Happy everything. Happy promotion. Congratulations. Now, oh boy, this is my hardest part. Now, youngins, not just young people. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna leave it. I want to tell y'all welcome. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all welcome. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Okay, whatever you decide to do in life, that's you. Only thing I can do is just give you a little suggestion. That's all. Do what you want to do. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Now look, y'all. We're gonna get into a situation. We're gonna get into a situation about a young girl. A young girl. She her baby daddy. She's a college student. She was she from Atlanta, and she was a college student at Alabama State University. She was taking care of her baby. She was doing everything that a woman's supposed to do. And her self-esteem was in the right place for me. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this young lady. Oh, good morning, Chad. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Okay, before we get started, close that screen door and stop letting all them flies up in here. Yeah. Now look, y'all. This beautiful young queen right here had a jealous boyfriend. She was planning on leaving him. Her baby daddy. She was planning on leaving him. Okay. Now, he has been charged with a capital murder. Okay. A capital murder charge placed on him. And once he found out about the warrant, he turned himself in. After he found out that warrant has been issued in the shooting death of this girl, beautiful girl, beautiful, had his kid, he felt that he should have, instead of walking away and going to mind his business, he decided to take her life, which is selfish because the baby don't have a mother and a father. Now he left the situation where the grandma has to take care of the baby. And grandmama's not in no situation to take care of no baby, y'all. They just grow child up. Now the grandmama got to take care of baby. Now, Roger McLeod wasn't only, but 20 of these young people cannot get out of their 20s. Some of y'all can. Some of y'all can't. You can't seem to get out of your 20s. I don't know what happened to that. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Can't seem to get out your 20s. He was only 20. 20. Can find any girl. Find any girl. Go leave her alone. Go find your girl. You 20 years old. Bye. Leave that girl alone. Go find you somebody. Go find somebody else. Stop trying to make somebody else's life miserable, because yours miserable. And then he won for 20. Just got out of high school. I remember when I was 20, y'all. That's when the fun kicked in. Because my daddy didn't play no mess. So I was glad to get off around him when I was 18, 19 years old. Hallelujah, Jesus. But it was a good thing about that, though. Now, look. Raj is charged in the slating of his 21-year-old girlfriend. I think her name Gennia Grimes. She was a member, y'all, of the ASU Honey BEEZ dance team. And I mean, she can dance. I don't care her size. That girl working that body, she can dance. She was her self-esteem was in the right place. Everything about that young lady was awesome. I love a woman with high self-esteem, regardless of what her size is. There is beauty behind it. And she didn't let it get in her way. Now, McLeod was arrested. That 20-year-old boy was arrested. And been held under a bond, y'all, in Montgomery County. Now, we're going to get into a couple of videos. I didn't even want to put his picture up here, but you'll see it in the video. I don't want his picture on my page because he took a beautiful young girl's life. Why is it so easy to take somebody's life these days? And then in your life, then you have to be imprisonated. That's my new word. Okay? Now, this really hurt me. They began this investigation, y'all, on the 27th of March, okay? When a deputy sheriff from Montgomery was dispatched to report a person shot on Highway 80, okay? Let me pull this up. Let me put this up. I was looking at this, so let me turn it right here. Okay. Okay, they happened on Highway 80 East in Walking Community up Pike Road. Now, the young lady of Georgia, right here, same city I'm in, was treated by meds on the scene and was then airlifted to the hospital, where she was pronounced unalive a short time later. Now, y'all, I'm going to tell you about this story. It was a conflicting story about what happened to her. Okay? Who was in the vehicle with Grimes at the time of the shooting? There were some people inside of the vehicle, okay? And when you have someone else in the vehicle talking, it either gonna make sense It's not going to make sense to the sheriff. Now, the evidence just wasn't linking up the way the boyfriend described what happened. Okay. So in other words, he's sitting up there making up a story. That's what he had to be doing. He had to be making up a story. Now, to really tell y'all what this case is called, so if you're not educated when you're grown, when you think you're grown, you know you are grown when you leave high school. But y'all need to slow down a little bit. Slow down. Now, because it's something come with that grownness. This is a domestic violence. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. If anything you want to know, Google it. Look it up. Go any way you want to look at it. Look it up at. Look it up. This case at a young age, at 20 and 21, became a domestic violence. So young. And I listened to a rapper said the other day, Key Glock said, they asked him a question. They asked him when he was going to get married, and he said the number one answer to me that I wish I had said it at that early age. He said, I'm too young. He don't need to be in no... You're young, y'all. When you're just leaving high school, go on and enjoy the rest of your life. Go on and enjoy the rest of your life. Your 20s, honey, because you ain't going to be 20s no more. Enjoy yourself. Don't try to settle down. Go on and enjoy yourself. Go to work. Go get you a place to stay. Enjoy that and enjoy your life. Because if you move too fast, it's going to end fast. Now, this girl was innocent. This beautiful girl was innocent. And she was murdered by a selfish man. A jealous, selfish man. And she was murdered at the hands of her boyfriend, her own baby daddy. Could have walked away. Could have just left. Could have left her alone. Could have let the heated, whatever happened in that car, somebody got to ignore somebody, turn that ear off. Somebody said they're going to leave you. Okay, they're going to leave you. Bye. All right. And it can be that easy. Get you a place to stay. Now, they're not going to discuss the whole detail to y'all because it's when we are doing these cases like this, they're not going to put everything out there for y'all. They're not going to put everything. And so in this case right here, everything didn't come out, only what they want us to know. Okay, so don't forget, in these cases, I know y'all want to hear what happened and how it happened and this and that and that and that. Calm down. Chill out and wait till that information come out. Because this boy got to go to court. It's an open case. However, please do not confuse these people being silent about this actions of this man, this boy, this young man. I'm going to respect the boy who did it. They gathering evidence, y'all. They gathering evidence and to determine the facts surrounding this young girl, beautiful young lady, death. They are working diligently over the past week to ensure the truth was exposed. But they did arrest him. They arrested him. Now that little baby, you know what I think about the baby? I think about the baby now. and the decisions that we make. If you through with somebody and you don't broke up with somebody, you don't want to talk to somebody, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Stop playing mind games with the people and leave them alone. Walk away. Leave them alone. If you want to leave a person alone, leave. Bye. Go. But your baby mama, just because she don't want you no more, she ain't got to put up with you. Now, this young lady she was trying to be a criminal justice. She was studying to be a criminal justice in criminal justice at Alabama State University. This girl was almost ready to graduate in August. And ladies, I wanna share something with you. If you got a fool for a boyfriend, let's keep it real. Don't argue with him. If you want to get out of the relationship, if he through with you, you got to find a way to get out of there. Okay? You ain't got to tell him everything. Y'all women are so good about telling these men everything. Don't say what you about to do. Just do it. Now, Gennia was full of life, love, ambition. She was dedicated. She was a dedicated mother. She was a dedicated mother. I know y'all don't want to hear all this, but I ain't got nothing but time. And I'm about to put this good, beautiful story on this young lady because I'm tired of people taking lives when they can easily walk away. That girl loved her baby. And a bright student. She was a bright student at Alabama State University. And like I said before, she was about to graduate. August would have been here. August the 25th, August of this year would have been here before you know it. Because we already in April. She went to school to go take care of her baby and herself. Now, they got a GoFundMe. They have a GoFundMe, y'all. And it's tripping me out how much money she don't raise so far. Man, these folks ain't gave her but $4,716. That ain't even enough money to bury her. It's not enough money to bury her. So they do have a GoFundMe out there. So if you want to help the family out, you can. But $4,000 ain't enough. It cost about $8,000 and some to bury somebody. Now, she will always say, so a talent dancer, y'all. Y'all ought to see this girl dance. So don't underestimate big girl size. Because, baby, that girl can dance. That's all I can say. I saw her dancing. I supposed to have did this content right here, but I didn't. Now, she was passionate at dancing. She was the youngest in her family. She was a miracle baby. She was kind. And she was grace. You know, for the family, we can't say nothing bad about her. Now, instead of celebrating her future, they got to prepare to lay her to rest. You see how an argument can take your life? Whatever you're going through, talk to someone. Talk to someone. If that fool won't leave you alone, talk to someone. Okay? Her baby ain't but 9 months, y'all. Just imagine me with a 9-month-old baby. Whew. Now, I want to extend my deepest condolences to her family and her friends. I really do. So we're going to get into some of the comments were left about these are young girls talking. Young ladies talking. We're gonna dive into it, what happened. And y'all can leave your comments. Leave your comments. Okay. And do one thing for me. Please stop that violence. If you gonna leave, go ahead and leave. If you gonna go ahead on to go. This life is real. If you're not serious with it, leave it alone and go on by your business. That girl ain't got time to be playing. That girl got a 9-month-old baby. Now the grandmother, got to take care of that baby. Jeez. That's it. I'm about to show this video where they charged the boyfriend. Okay. They charged the boyfriend.
Atlanta family is speaking publicly for the first time following the arrest of a young man who they say betrayed their trust.
Deputies have now charged the boyfriend of Gennia with the murder of the Atlanta student who went off to college in Alabama. Fox says Kevin Stewart is live in Atlanta with the update. Kevin?
Courtney and Russ, we are live here at Antioch Baptist Church North. This is where Granda's funeral will be held this weekend. The family is still putting the final touches on it and trying to process what happened.
Gennia Grimes' loved ones cannot believe she's gone shot to death while away in college just over a week ago. Her boyfriend told deputies it was a suicide.
Our son's father, he was the one who said that, she done this to herself and nobody believed him.
In the end, neither did investigators. Rogers B.B. McLeod, the boyfriend, is now accused of murdering the mother of his young child.
I cried because my baby, she didn't deserve that. I mean, this is somebody that she loved. When he came here, my family treated him like he was our family.
The couple met at Alabama State University and had dated for about 2 years. She was a dancer and he, at the time, played football before leaving school before the 2024 season. Grimes says her daughter
y'all.
to break up with McLeod.
Y'all see this girl? See how she dancing? See, she dancing and having fun. Beautiful. Beautiful girl. Beautiful. I mean, can dance. And when she danced, she had pride in it too.
Cannot believe she's gone
Let me put it right here. That girl is too beautiful to be gone.
Courtney and Russ, we are live here at Antioch Baptist Church North. This is where Bronca's funeral will be held this weekend. Family is still putting the final touches on it and trying to process what happened.
She had big dreams.
Look at her. She ain't scared. You see the dancing. She ain't scared. Scared of what? Shoot. She ain't scared of what? She can dance. The girl can dance. Shoot. Let me see her. Look at her. Look at her. Got on her little outfit. She gonna get that baby fed out.
She had big dreams.
Gennia Grimes' loved ones cannot believe she's gone shot to death while away in college just over a week ago. Her boyfriend told deputies it was a suicide.
Her son's father, he was the one who said that, she done this to herself and nobody believed it.
In the end, neither did investigators. Rogers B.B. McLeod, the boyfriend, is now accused of murdering the mother.
Look at him, the baby daddy. Look at him. What he got going on for himself? Because he used to be, when she was in the band, he was doing something. I think he was on the football team or something. What he doing with his life? That because she want to move on with her life. If that girl want to move on with her life, let that girl move on with her life and leave her alone. That girl supposed to be here with her baby.
Of his young child.
I cried because my baby, she didn't deserve that. I mean, this is somebody that she loved. When he came here, my family treated him like he was our family.
The couple met at Alabama State University and had dated for about 2 years. She was a dancer and he, at the time, played football before leaving school before the 2024 season. Grimes says her daughter was about to break up with McLeod.
A few weeks ago, she found something in his phone and he got mad and he broke her iPad, he broke her phone, he tried to break her TV.
Grimes says
Man, he want to break. Look at the baby. Look at that bookie, 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 bookie. I be don't spoil that baby right there. That baby one of that. Look, y'all. Want to know where here? Mom probably. Now got to switch over the milk and everything. All the pressure on it. Grandma. Pretty baby. Not gonna see the daddy no more, and not gonna never see the mama no more. And that baby gonna be looking for the mama and the daddy, the mama, especially that mother. Because when I be babysitting my grandbaby be looking for the mama. She be looking for her mama. She be crying for her mother. And she be looking for her mama, and she ain't but like 6 months. Now, just imagine that baby now gonna wonder where that mama at. Why my mama ain't came home from work yet. Why my mama ain't came from school yet. Now the grandmama had to go over there and get her grandbaby. And then she gonna have to be the mama to the grandbaby and the grandmother at the same time. She gonna be 2 mothers at one. So young people, if you're going through something, talk to somebody. Okay? It's not easy to just, when you got a fool, it ain't easy just to leave. Okay? But if you got somebody decent, that's different.
And child Rogers III from the suspect's family this weekend, a child who will never see his mother again. It's with that in mind she shares this heartfelt advice.
anytime something's going on in your relationship is not right, share with someone. Don't hold back.
Family has set up a GoFundMe to help funeral expenses and bring Little Roger's third.
And that money that they got for that funeral, it's not enough money, y'all. $4,000 is not enough money. It's gonna cost about $8,000 and $9,000, close to $9,000 to try to do something for her. So let's go here before we go lastly. Okay. Let's go here. Let's look at what some of the people are saying about this situation. We got so many beautiful young girls in this chat that have something to say, that commented on this situation. Okay. One young lady said, she asked a good question. She said, why? Why? I just don't understand why taking a life is so easy. I don't either. This young lady is gone and her child is without a mother or father. Y'all ain't looking at this. Y'all not looking at this. This child don't have a mother nor a father. So when you get ready to take somebody's life, you need to think about the circumstances in the situation and the consequences and the challenges behind those consequences. That don't mean that you're going to be around the baby. That baby ain't got no mother and no father, y'all. So why was taking her life an option? This person said, shaking my head. My prayers and sincere condolences to her family. I don't understand either. Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy to take somebody's life? And you know, it's been plenty of time, but I had to think before I take a life. I had to think about when I have kids, when my kids were grown, I had to think of consequences behind what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to my children when I do this or when I do that. And this is what the reply said when she made that statement. Why? I can't understand it either. I can't. And the people said after she come in with that, people said over a decade ago, my aunt, who was super observant and wise, always stated that the electronic games that so many are obsessed with will manipulate the mind, brain, and those individuals will become desensitized to reality, and unalive will become easy for them. Unfortunately, her prediction may have become true. So what they trying to say, y'all, when y'all play those games, when y'all play those games, video games and stuff like that, some people having fun with the games, okay? But you're having a lot of people living inside of those games, okay? What this can happen, what this may happen and not do it. And then you go home, you get back on that particular game. And then you start reliving what you're thinking that you are learning in those games. And that's the truth. Now, one person said, when we stray from God's will for our life, it increases negative chances. Whether anyone believes or not. And and y'all, you can believe in your spirit. You can believe in God. You can believe in him. I don't want to get into that. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. If you don't want to believe, you don't. You don't. I ain't gonna stress on that. But there are prayers you can pray. You can definitely pray. Okay, somebody listening to your prayers. Okay, because we got, regardless of what some of these preachers are doing in their churches and stuff, y'all ain't got no business going to their church. No, I can't tell you what to do. But I don't want to get into that. I want to stay into this. But this is sad. Somebody else said this comment right here. I always want to know what people are saying. You know what I mean? They said this is so sad that young people indulge themselves in such act. Being a single dad has taught me a whole lot. There are some single dads out there. Being a single mom, but I went on single mom the whole time. I ain't gonna tell no lie. And I came from an awesome home. I know how to treat my children. I know how to make them happy. It was about them being happy and me too, but I put my joy within them. And that's how y'all got to do. And that's what she was planning on doing. She wasn't but 21, and he wasn't but 20. They still got a whole life of a 20 to live. Now, prayers, people sent their prayers and condolences to her family and said this is sad. This is just and somebody said this is just sad. You send your child to college and someone take their life. Just heartbreaking. We losing our young people, y'all, to making those decisions. We need fathers. Y'all got to pick these fathers, the right baby daddies. I know you don't know if you're picking the right baby dad or not. You want a baby so bad by this man. You want a baby so bad by him, and you know how he is, but you want the baby by this ninja. So think before you, if you furl like me, think, because he could have been a donor. Think, people. This generation, we has to think. Now, somebody said real for the family. Somebody said real beautiful one. Prayers for loved ones and justice. Somebody said prayers for both of these young people families. That's what I would say. She was pursuing a higher education, and her goals was ended in a tragic death. Let's stop believing death is the answer, y'all. Stop grabbing a weapon. We didn't grab no weapon back in the days. The weapon was on the hand. The strength came within. We ain't pick up no weapon. Y'all can't do that. No, y'all so quick about picking up weapons, man. But you ask yourself, how is it so easy to take a person's life? Think. You better tell that other side over there. That devil said, you better leave me alone. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that to that girl. I'm about to let my baby mama go on and let her take care of the baby, and I'm going to take care of the baby. Go on by your life. Now, because life don't end, it's because somebody want to break up with you. Now, I can't say she was doing the right thing. She was doing the right thing for her and her kid. Now, and I want to give my to the both families. I really want to give my sympathy to both the families, because I know you didn't raise your son like that. You don't know what done got into your son. You don't know what he putting in his system. You don't know what game he looking at. You don't know what's on his mind. I know you didn't raise him like that. Because a lot of good parents out there raising their kids the right way and they still doing wrong. They think they grown. They grown though, but they ain't ready to be grown yet. But anyway, somebody said in the comment, sis and family. I am so lost of words. Shaking my head. Why he just didn't walk away and leave our babe alone. That's what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier. Walk away. That's what I said earlier. Walk away. I'm praying for God to find peace, strength, and comfort for you, their family and friends. It's going to take time to recover from this loss and healing process, especially for the baby. The baby is who I'm looking at, y'all. I am so worried about that baby. Jeez, God, they don't need a lot of help, honey. Ooh, because I can't stand all that crying. We got to start teaching our men's emotional intelligence. That's what somebody said. I hear that was very good what they said. This is disheartening. We need y'all. We need y'all baby daddies and the father to these children in these kids' life. We need to be real fathers to them. Them men, them boys, them young guys. Y'all ladies, let the real daddy, if he a real daddy, let him raise it. Let him take care of his baby. You know, let him talk to you. Talk to your children, y'all. Talk to your children. That's all I guess. Talk to your children. Somebody said my condolences to the family and friends. This is awful. My deep condolences. Now, that's what, oh Lord, what did I hit? So that's what some people were saying, y'all. And lastly, I'm going to take y'all here. Lastly, I want to share this with y'all. There was an arrest, y'all. They did lock him up.
Arrest following the shooting death of an Alabama State University student. This is Rogers McLeod Jr. He was taken into custody and charged with capital murder. He's being held without bond. McLeod is accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend, Gennia Grimes, in the town of Pike Road. The crime scene was at a convenience store off Highway 80 in the Law community. Grimes was a 21-year-old criminal justice major at ASU. Investigators say her death appears to be an incident of domestic violence.
We've been thoroughly investigating that case all week, and ever since last Thursday, our investigators have been wide open. Sheriff Cunningham gives us all the technology and support, so our investigators can go out and operate efficiently and find out the true facts of this case.
A GoFundMe page has been set up.
Well, we already talked about the GoFundMe page. Y'all put in it. I'm gonna put my. In case y'all want to say something about the case, y'all. About the case, cause y'all, all this violence I hear is, oh Lord, honey, all the violence going out here. I want to give y'all the opportunity. I'm gonna give you opportunity to speak on this case. I want to give you the opportunity. So I am gonna drop my link and give you opportunity to speak. That's what I'm gonna do. Give you anybody want to say something about this or either want to encourage young men's young ladies what to do in a situation like this. I just want to open the door. I just want to open the door and put it out here. Put it, let y'all know the door is open. So anybody out there going through something and need to talk to somebody, y'all got to stop being shy. Stop being shy, people. Talk. Tell. Because a lot of people play games. It's a game to them. Because they ain't got nothing else to do but to play games. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. On me, I have time. Now it's a time to play, and it's a time to play when you're serious. When somebody's serious, it's time to be serious. When it's time to play, you're too old for that. You got to wait till that time come to want to play. It ain't no playing time when you're working. When I'm working, it's no playing time for me. Okay, my money is my money. And that girl was out there trying to get her education. She met a fool, probably a high school person. I don't know. The doors is open. So anyone want to share some experience or encouragement to our young people out there? I hate this to happen, y'all. It really touched my heart. It really touched my heart. Come on, man. We got to start. If you're not serious with a person, leave them alone. And young people, y'all just got fresh out of high school. We don't allow so many young folks. And when something happened to you, y'all want us to figure it out. But y'all don't want us to know nothing. But you want us to figure it out. You want us to figure the problem out. We don't know what to say. Because you won't tell us now. I ain't gonna try to figure nothing out. You don't tell me, I won't know. And them video games, they're gonna be there. Those video games, they're gonna be out there, y'all. Video games, they're gonna be out there. Don't live in the video games. Don't do that. I feel sorry for the grandma. I really do. I'm sitting up here thinking about the grandmother. I'm thinking about the grandmother because y'all making that grandmother start over. And she already on rate. It's just like, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. Being a grandmother and a mother, I got it made, y'all. I am one of the most happy person in the world. Since my children grown, and I got this house by myself. Woo, hallelujah, Jesus. Only baby I got is Camper and Minnie, and y'all met them, the two dogs. But being a grandmother, I feel sorry for these grandmothers, honey. Woo, Jesus. I was keeping my grandbaby the other day. When I fed her, I changed, I played with her, and then it was time for her to go to sleep, and she hollered. And I was just looking at her with my eyelashes on, and I was just looking. She, at 6 months. And I'm sitting there with my hand on my laying my head on my fist and looking like, just go to sleep. I'm just looking at her. I'm just looking at her because I just understand. But she's sleeping. I looked at the clock. I said I bathed a little bit and then I changed her. I fed her, burped her because the burp was all on my shoes. And I said, well, let me just look at her. Let me rub her back. Oh, and like she didn't want me to touch the back. It's so hard on grandmothers. So the decisions that y'all make out there in this world, young people, we done lost too many deaths that deal with violent crime. Check on your friends. Check on your family. Ask them how they doing. You can tell when the way a person talk that they not doing good. They just telling you, I'm all right. Now the grandmom got to pay for a babysitter. Now the grandmom can't just jump up and go out the door. Like right now I can go on up there to the store and come on back. Now I got to put a baby in the car seat. This shouldn't have happened to this beautiful young lady. At the age of 21, I was in college having a ball. Yeah, I had my baby when I was 20. That's a good age. 19, then 20. That was my first love. But still, we were married. But I got a divorce. Shoot, when 23, shoot, I'm trying to... Shoot, I had to live my life because I've been tied down with military daddy. Shit. Let me get on out here and have some of this fun. Let me go on these trap meets in college. And these men be going, them trap boys be going with us. Let me miss out on the fun. Shoot. I went boy crazy when I got in college. I didn't know I was going to be around a bunch of men. Just imagine your parents, your dad in the military, your mama work with the government, and they strict. And then now you grown, now you can do what you want to do, but you went straight to college like you supposed to, just like Gennia Grimes did. Just like Grimes did. She went to college. She about to graduate 4 years of college, y'all. It ain't easy, especially when you got kids. Sometimes I took the baby to college with me. Yeah, I took my baby to school with me because I ain't have but one class that day. I ain't got to pay no. I had to ask my teacher, instructor, this was okay if I bring my baby. I put that baby in the stroller. I had a good baby. And the basketball boys and everybody want to play with my baby. I said, y'all, we supposed to be learning something. They want to play with the baby. I had pretty babies. But you ain't gonna enjoy your 20, people. Young people, enjoy your years of 20. Leave what you did in high school behind you. Leave what the way the person was in high school behind you. This is not your high school days no more. This is your life. Your life begins when you turn 18, 19. Go out there, have fun. Watch where you have fun. I don't even like to go nowhere, dog, y'all. When it start getting dark, I go home. Unless I'm in the club. If I'm in the club, when I get kind of sleepy, when my battery in, it's time to go home. Enjoy yourself, young people. Don't let crime be the first thing come to your mind. Okay? Put the weapon down. You don't need it if you're quick about grabbing it. If you're quick about grabbing a weapon, you don't need it. Okay? I love y'all. Be safe out there. And I'm going to motivate you every time I come on here. Because I was sent to do this. Okay? I love y'all. I'm out of here.